All right, let's go ahead and do a relatively simple example of solving a radical equation. So here we want to solve the equation, the square root of the quantity 2x minus 1 equals 3. So in general, when we solve radical equations, what we want to do, the very first step that we always want to do is isolate the radical. In other words, take the piece that has the radical and get it by itself on one side, put everything else on the other side. Well, that's actually already done for us here. Notice we have the square root here, the square root of 2x minus 1 all by itself on this side, and then 3 on the other side. So that's good. We're in good shape. Now, the very next thing to do is to square both sides. That's going to help us get rid of the radical. So what we do is say the square root of 2x minus 1, okay, got to be careful with that, equals 3. So now we just square both sides. Okay, so if we take the square root of 2x minus 1 and then square it, that's just going to give us 2x minus 1. And then 3 squared is just 9. So now we add 1 to both sides. So 2x equals 10, divide both sides by 2, and we get x equals 5. Now, we do want to be very careful, especially with radical equations. We want to be very careful and check every solution that we get and make sure that they work. Now, in this case, we only got one solution, so that's good. But now we do want to check this and make sure that it works. So if x equals 5, what happens? Well, if we go back and check, we're going to get square root of 2 times 5 minus 1. 2 times 5 is 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. So this is the square root of 9, which is 3. And that's what we're expecting, right? So 3 is what we have over here. 3 is what we just got here. So that works. X equals 5 works. So the solution then here is x equals 5. And that's one example of solving a radical equation.